Warning, this video contains rumors, speculation, strong opinions, and
Welcome back to Movie Madness. Actually, Midnight Madness. Sorry, it is past midnight. That's why I got it wrong. But I'm going to keep filming. This is going to be one of my most important videos. So, what are we talking about tonight? I need your help. That's what I'm talking about. I've decided. I've thought long and hard about how to go up against the menace of fandom. And when you deal with access to hate, you're not going to win in numbers. Let's be honest. So I've come up with a plan, and it involves all of you. And it involves you joining this madness. And taking inspiration from our fictional characters. What do I mean by that? Luke, Han, and Leia. How would they handle this menace of fandom? How would they do it? They'd form an alliance. They have the numbers. We have a rebel alliance. Now, the other issue is there's been groups that have tried to do a more positive movement and create an alternative to the menace of fandom. And they don't have the numbers, and there's lots of small ones. What's the answer? We join together. We join an alliance. Fan Alliance Network. Fan. That's the answer. That's what I think the answer is. Peyton Place. Shout out to Peyton Place. We're going to work together soon. I'm talking about bringing in the Vanguard to the Fan Alliance Network. I'm planning to run that right here on my channel. And that, Angus said certain things that really got me thinking. He said, if you don't like it, create an alternative that's better. And I think this is it. Now, what is the Fan Alliance Network fan going to do better than the rest? Well, for one thing, we want diversity of thought for fan and for fandom. The Force is with fandom always. Not with a menace. Is the Force with a menace? No! In this topic, we're also going to talk about the state of movie talk as a whole, because it's bullshit across the board. What about what's recently happened with Harloff? Schmo's Entertainment Network. That's where I got the idea. Bullshit too. Fan-funded too far. The 40-year-old grifters NPC talk with the goalpost argument. You know what's wrong with the goalpost argument? They use it to shut down any criticism of grifting. Guess what? If you have a this is going to be a hot one. And this is going to, you know how Jeremy likes to say, I'm taking your logic and using your logic. I'm using the grifter logic to destroy your argument about the goalpost. What is a goalpost for? It's to try to score a goal. That means you're playing. That means you're trying. But NPC right-wing chuckleheads use the argument to shut it down so they don't have to play. Diversity is a good thing to strive for. Have they fumbled? Hell yeah, they fumbled. Without creating good characters to back it up. That doesn't mean you shouldn't play the game. Oh, the goalpost! Where are you going to put the goalpost? I'm leaving the stadium! That's what Beta Jeremy 1000, the Wokenator, uses as an excuse every time not to try. The other thing is about fan-funded too far. Well, what's the right amount of super chats? Well, I know you one thing. You've passed that goalpost, and you're just squatting on the internet camping for funds with your tip cup. And Harloff, you're not exempt. I know you have a family, but your plan for Sen is bullshit. Hell no. What is this, the greatest hits of old men movie talk? No. Jeremy exists. Hey, Campia. Hey, Harloff. Jeremy exists because of your failures. Now you want us to fund your failures? You're the responsible for Jeremy as much as he is. What is Access Media, the movie talk, doing now? They've just switched from kissing Disney's ass, access to media, to kissing yours for super chats. That was hilarious. Super chat. Send it another one. Oh, I got my Streamlabs. Is this a YouTube super chat or a Streamlabs super chat? Bullshit. Am I against it altogether? No. But that's all you do. You're a new kind of shill. And I've given some respect to Campia recently in some videos, including his one talking about movie theaters chains pushing the 3D above 2D ticket prices. The average is $13. Hey, Cam Girl Campia, what's the average of your super chats? Even EVS is guilty of this too. When I was on a stream with him, he did the same exact thing. Well, a little tip is not what we're here for. $5, $2. That's not what's happening. You're just playing dumb, and that's bullshit. So this is where I need to get the thoughts from you, and we are going to talk about it. I need you to join me. If you want to be a part of the Fandom Alliance Network, comment below. If you have a channel, link that in the description. I'll allow all links. Also, comment below if you know a group of YouTubers or fandom that's trying to be positive about all this, even if they have different opinions, and link it below. And I'm going to try to contact them, and I need your help. I need you to outreach. We're only going to win against the menace, if we work together. And they have the numbers. I'm not going to lie. One other thing I'm doing for fandom, in a great project to start off on this Fandom Alliance Network, where we can work together, is the first annual Fandom Awards. We don't need the Oscars. Fans can come together and celebrate great content that we say what's great, and we're going to vote on it. And I want to have each of your channels included in this. And I'd like to, I have to figure out where we're going to show the results at the end of the year for the first Fandom Awards. Maybe you could get a fanny. It's also going to have categories for greatest meme on YouTube, greatest fan film. It's going to celebrate YouTube and the fandom community as well. Best new channel, something like that. I want all your ideas. We're going to come together. And a shout out goes to Josh Tico Cat. I think that's Joshua Tico. I'm sorry, I forget your screen name, and I'll pin your comment in this video. He says, so jocks used to be the bullies. Now the nerds are. Wow, is that a statement or what? The nerds have become the bullies. And you know what? I'm not picking on Harloff and Campia. Harloff has tried. He used to do one-on-one reviews on Collider, and they didn't get the views. I think he's given up. So he's gone straight cam girl on the Schmoes Entertainment Network. And that's not something to be respected. And it's not bullshit to call him on it, saying, well, where's the goalpost for too much? When a whole show is interrupted with stupid-ass shit so you could camp and get tips, it's too much. And you're just shilling for tips. there's a lot. If you want a cam girl, there's other places on the internet than YouTube. You're not doing anything revolutionary. It's not fixing movie talk. And you know what? You created this Jer monster. You helped divide the fandom here on YouTube. It's your fault. And now you want us to fund your failures? Hell no. Create great content. That's what will support you. How in the world can they criticize Disney and movie theater chains when their average super chat is higher than a movie ticket? When they ask you to support or join them on Patreon is higher than a streaming monthly cost. That's crap. Forget it. Are you serious? I honestly want to know, because I'm the only one that has an issue. As far as I know, I'm the only one that has an issue with this crap. And it's driving me batty. How can they criticize big companies when they want to be themselves? Join me. Here's my t-shirt. Here's my Patreon. $20 super chat interrupts the show with a robot voice. Harloff. What the hell? That's not in... Wow, has movie talk on YouTube gone the crap? The review process is a ridiculous... Besides the movie theater fiasco, what's happening at movie theaters with amusement park rides in theaters and not films. The process of reviews with Disney and red carpet premieres, social media embargoes, that's an amusement park ride as well. We're getting it crap across the board, and that's how Disney got away with it. And now you want us to support you on your greatest hits tour of old white men movie talk? Hell no! Hell no. There's changes coming. I want you to be part of the change. And the only way we're going to get noticed is if we join together and we say, you know what? We've had enough with all of you. Access and hate. You're just the two sides of the same coin. And you're the reason Disney got away with it. If you would have given them just a little bit of pressure before this happened, Jeremy wouldn't have got his platform. And now you're both divided and you both want to be supported by squatting on the internet. If you want a part 2 of all my thoughts on Fandom Alliance Network and how you can support it, we can't have our own small group. We can have our own small groups, but we need to join together to take on the menace that has the numbers. Get real. Look at history and life. The menace always has the numbers. We got to take them out. I've had enough. I've had enough of this. Nothing's getting better. It's a joke. What are you here for on YouTube? Are you just here to watch videos of everything sucks? Is that what you're here for? Well, then you're not a fan. You're a fan of hate, if you're a fan of that. You're a fan of memes. You're not a fan of film. And you're probably going to pay for the train wreck. Boycott or shut up. Because you're not helping anything. All right, I'll see you tomorrow.